Welcome back to Grandpa's Time. Hey, grandkids. It's another windy, rainy day morning here in Alaska. Pardon the noise if you hear the wind blowing or the rain hitting the windows. I was just sitting here thinking about current events, I guess, and specifically inflation. And I was thinking about, I was thinking about how we spend our extra money, or sometimes even money we don't have. And you can get pretty into the weeds on that, talk about credit cards and all that. I'm not going to do that today. I just wanted to talk about one of my vices, coffee. This coffee is Kauai coffee from the island of Kauai in Hawaii. It's called Nepali Coast. It's the dark roast. It's one of my favorites. I like this one a lot, and then there's a smaller coffee company called Stocking Mill that I found on the internet, and I like their dark roast a lot too. And they have a low acid or no acid coffee, Monsoon Malabar, I really like, but they don't have it very often. But anyway, this coffee is really good. We visited the plantation when we were in Kauai, and pretty neat. Anyway, I was able to find it at our local grocery store, and so when I'm at work has coffee, but I don't particularly like the brands they buy, so I bring my own, which is an added expense, but I think it's worth it. But I was thinking, starting to notice, and talking about inflation, I remember buying energy drinks, and you get them. I liked Monsters, was my favorite, still is my favorite. I still drink one sometimes, but I'm really trying to stop. I'm really trying to cut away from those. For one, the ones I like have a lot of sugar, and even the sugar-free ones, they went from being 2 for $3 to 2 for $4, and now they're 2 for $6 or $3.50 a piece. It's pretty expensive when you drink 2 of them a day, which I noticed I tend to do, and it just doesn't do a body any good. Or $6 a day times 7, that's $42. Well, I mean, a week, and then multiply that times a month, you're paying $160, $180 a month for energy drinks. It's kind of ridiculous. So, coffee, you buy a bag of coffee for 10 or 12 bucks or whatever it costs now. Sometimes I can't always find the coffee in bags, and I'll splurge and I'll get these the pods, like you get for a Keurig, but I'll use them as pour-overs. You figure 10 or 12 bucks for a box. It's got 12 pods in it. You're still paying $1 coffee, but I don't drink as much. And well, it's an expense. Okay, so what could I do to mitigate that? Well, I could buy cheaper coffee, or I could quit drinking caffeine. That's a tough one, I know. But, I used to drink a lot of those specialty coffees, the mochas at the coffee places. I still drink one once in a while. It's a treat, The last time I went, I bought myself a coffee, and I bought 2 of my grandkids small hot chocolates, and it cost me $16, and just can't justify doing that. And, you know, when I went and bought one myself, it was about $7. You know, $50 a week if you're doing that every day. Who can afford that? I mean, $200 a month just for a specialty coffee. It's not worth it to me. But I do enjoy better coffee. So I guess what I'm saying in a long, drawn-out way is this is one little expense, and you know, take a look at your bills and take a look at what you're nickel and diming yourself on, like Monster energy drinks or coffee or whatever, and see, you know, hey, if I buy a thermos and get bags of coffee, you know, maybe I'm spending, you know, what am I spending, 50 cents a cup or something instead of $7 a cup, you know. You take a thermos to work with you, it lasts you all day if you're a big coffee drinker like I used to be. I don't drink near as much as I used to, but I still enjoy it. A couple cups a day. Anyway, I don't really want to talk about this all night. I just was thinking about inflation and how you can save money, and one small way of doing it is to look at how you're nickel and diming yourself for things like this, and how, if you're going to still continue to drink it, which I'm probably going to continue to drink it, you know, how can I save some money on it? When I was home here recently, I wanted to drink some craft beers. I used to really like a couple of beers. Usually, if I drink beer, I'm drinking Busch Light now because it's, I don't know, I just sort of started drinking that. It's cheap, but you know, I don't know what it was. You get a 30 pack for $20 or something, and I went and bought I said, boy, I'd sure like to have some Sam Adams and some Blue Moon in the house. I haven't had any of those in a while, and went and bought them, and I didn't really even pay attention to the price when I grabbed them, because you like what you like. Man, I can't believe how much it went up in price from the last time I bought it. I think I was outraged at $9 or $10 for the 6-pack, and this last time I went, it was $15 for a 6-pack. I don't know. Think about what you can cut and how you can save money. You know, I mean, do we really need $15 6-packs? I don't. Do I need $7 coffees? Not very often. I'm not saying I'll never drink one again, but it's a treat. You know, like going out for ice cream is a treat. Going out to dinner is a treat. You know, cook for yourself, save your money. Anyway, just rambling a little bit. Hope you grandkids are having a good day, and thanks for watching. So one last thing, grandkids, if you haven't started drinking caffeine, don't start. That'll save you some money, and one less One less vice.
There you go. Keep pedaling. Keep pedaling. Keep pedaling. Good job.